Welcome back. I'm live. Here we go again with a little yoga challenge for strength. Just a little comment here. Working with the body is not just about the body. The body is connected, especially when we talk about in yoga. The way we're working with the body is connected with your mind and your spirit. And therefore, when you're strengthening parts of your body, you're strengthening parts of yourself. And so when people think about that it's just a workout, well, it is and it isn't. It's not just a workout. It can, as some yoga teachers like to say, it also be a working within as you are doing strengthening work. And sometimes actually that inward work that is happening during certain strong activities is really what gets you through. So it's part of what I want you to feel, understand as we work with these strengthening dynamics. Another thing, it's very much related to our vinyasa yoga practices and certain other practices that in yoga, when you want to achieve stronger poses and you don't quite have the strength for it, then sometimes people think it's just this magical thing that you can just pop right up into a handstand or, just to get out there on the mat and do a chaturanga, your yoga push-up. Well, it's not going to just happen. You have to be conditioned. And that's what these little videos are good for. A little conditioning, right? So we're going to do upper body, leg, and core conditioning. And if you're out there joining me, I hope you enjoy it, whether it's now or later. Welcome. Hi there. So I'm going to go right back to my mat, so you might want to get your mat set up. And I'm going to start right in with some all fours, just to connect in. So on all fours, have your hands under your shoulders. Exhale, round in for a moment. And feel your front ribs. So just stay here. Feel the front ribs coming in. Feel the shoulder blades widening. Feel underneath your shoulder blades, connecting onto your ribs. Good. Now, keep that feeling as we come to a plank. Okay, so you're going to go here and keep that rounded quality. Just for a moment here, and just take your inner thighs up, tailbone away from the head. Activate through your legs, through your thighs, and then come back to downward dog. And just do this a few times. We're going to go inhale into the plank. Just keep feeling that serratus, the muscles underneath your shoulder blades activating, and then come back to downward dog, exhale. Do this simple pattern. Inhale towards the plank. Activate, exhale, back. Just a couple more times. You go inhale to the plank. Keep engaging stability in your core. Exhale back to downward dog. Now stay in the downward dog. Now you can step in a little bit here with your feet, but not too much. So what we're going to do is sometimes we call this turbo dogs. Okay, you're going to go exhale and bend your elbows a little bit out to the sides. Inhale and straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. So you're just getting a little tricep action. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Now, some of you can go further down. Just be mindful that you're staying stable in the shoulders. Exhale down. Inhale, straighten. Tricep deltoid. Now, for a moment, just pause in the downward dog. And then we'll do the same pattern, but with the elbows coming towards the floor. So it could be just a couple inches. You go exhale down. Could maybe even touch. Inhale, straighten. Exhale down. It's okay to bend the knees a little bit if you want. Inhale, straighten. Just a couple more. Exhale down. Inhale up. So now, are you still focused on your breath, your ujjayi? Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's do one more. And then just take a moment in your child's pose. Now, as you've seen, if you've been watching any of these other videos, these yoga challenges, try to give you just a little bit of a break, and then we're going to go into something a little stronger here. This could involve a full chaturanga or a modified chaturanga. So I'll show you the modified version first, so you can come through all fours. Keep your knees down, elbows are hugging in, shoulders wide. You just exhale here. Now, come back, go onto your elbows and tuck your toes, and you're going back to your forearm dog. Knees down, exhale, forward into your knee down chaturanga. Inhale, elbows down and press back to your forearm dog. Try that a couple times. Exhale, forward. Inhale, elbows down, forearms are pressing, keep them parallel. It's good training for forearm balance here. It's a lot of tricep and deltoid, right? And chest. Now, if you want to go for the stronger, full-on variation, this gets a little intense. So basically it goes chaturanga, so you're lifting your knees, and then back on your elbows. Full forearm plank, dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, forearm dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. How many you want to do? Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is where it gets a little crazy, right? Want to do one more? You could be doing the modified version, that's fine. Okay, and then rest in child's pose again. Now that kind of pattern, if you did it regularly, would really build some flexibility and some strength into your upper body. You got to start off moderately and gradually build. And always keep your breath flowing with the movement. So let's rock forward to a gentle approach to upward dog. So come through all fours. Press the palms, press the feet. Inhale. And then come back to downward dog. Exhale. Good. From the downward dog, step forward between your hands. Fold into your forward bend. Just take a moment here. Releasing to the backs of the legs. And then slowly come up. Let's come to standing. So, you're going to step one foot back. It doesn't matter which. We'll go to a first warrior. I know it gets a little confusing in this, so it doesn't matter which one. You're in your first warrior. You interlace behind your back. And so we're going to go between this variation of a first warrior and actually straighten that front leg. Inhale here. Look up. And then bend, and we'll bow into a humble warrior. Exhale. All the way down, as far as you can go. Then come back up. Inhale. And you straighten. Lift your heart. Look up. Exhale. Bow. That's number 2, right? Inhale. Come up and straighten. Exhale. Bend and bow. Number 3. Inhale up. Exhale. Bend and bow. That's 4. Inhale up. Exhale, bend and bow. That's 5. How about we do 7, right? Inhale up. Bend and bow. Exhale. That's 6. Inhale up. Bend and bow. That's 7. Stay here just for a few breaths. Nothing like jumping right into some of these stronger actions, right? And then come all the way back up. Inhale. Good. And step to the front of the mat. Exhale. Other foot back. First warrior. Interlace behind your back. Okay. Here we go, 7 times. You go straight and inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, bend your knee and bow your head down. Humble warrior pattern. Inhale, back up, lift your heart, straighten. Exhale, bend and bow. That's 2. Inhale up. And 3. Inhale up. And 4. Inhale up. And 5. No problem, right? Inhale up. And 6. Inhale up. Last one. Come down and hold. Let's do a few breaths. Yeah, you're getting a lot of leg action. Keep rounding that back foot. Spread the toes. And then come back up. Inhale, step to the top of the mat. Exhale. Okay, bring that first leg back into a high lunge. Now, you can choose what to do with your arms here. Usually for what we're about to do, I'll keep my hands right out in front. So you can even have your palms together. You'll see, we're going to take the back knee and dip it to the outside of the front foot. So you just go here, touch down. See how I'm like, you can even touch your hands to the floor if you want. So then you come back up, inhale. Exhale, dip the knee across to the outside and inhale back. That was 2, right? So you exhale. Right? Exhale, dip. 4, 2, 5, 6, 7. Good. And step to the front of the mat. And we'll switch. Take the other foot back. You're in your high lunge. Just be ready. So hands in front, or you're going to reach and touch the floor. Dip that knee. So you can see I'm still on the ball of the foot here. Touch down if you want. Inhale back. Offset that back foot a little bit. Exhale. Touch. Inhale back. 2. Exhale, touch. Inhale back. 3. Exhale. Inhale back. 4. Exhale. Inhale back. 5. Exhale back. Inhale. 6. And 7. Good. Come back to the top of the mat. Bring your feet about shoulder width, and then fold into your forward bend. Exhale. Then come down to a squat malasana. Feel some of that energy in your legs? Okay, this is just the short form, right? So if you combine a lot of these different things that I've been doing, if you did 1 a day or 2 a day, that'll keep you in good shape. Okay, so come to sitting. Now, a couple of patterns with some core. So this one, we'll go into our table position. And you have your feet about hip width out in front of you, about 1.5 feet in front of your hips. Have your hands shoulder width, about 1 foot behind, and lift up. Inhale. And exhale and swing back. Try to pull back a little bit. Inhale, swing up. Exhale and pull back. Now, try to kick one leg up. Inhale up. We're pulling back and kicking up. Other leg. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Pull back and kick. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Pull back and kick. How many should we do? You know, these are just a matter of, once you get to a certain point, your conditioning, you could just keep going, right? Whether you do 5 or 10, just the fact that you're doing them regularly. So go ahead and relax down, bring your legs wide, and fold for a moment. Doing something is way better than doing nothing, right? And then the difference between doing 5, 10, 15, well, of course, when you start kicking into the really high numbers and you're doing it consistently, you know you're going to be in great shape. But at least if you're doing a little bit regularly, then you have the potential to kick in to go higher whenever you put a little more energy into it. Because if you've done nothing, then the energy to get to that level is so much more, it's more of a hurdle, right? Okay, so we're going to come all the way into our backs. And here's our final little core dynamic. So we'll start off with the knees in. And go into kicking the legs away as you exhale. And you can reach your arms overhead. Inhale, come in. So it's a breath reversal pattern, right? Inhale in, exhale away. Inhale. I say breath reversal because typically we would inhale on the expansion, right? But you're inhaling into the coiling in, exhaling, extending away. Keep going. Extend, reach. Now you keep your lower back ironed out. So maybe even remind yourself by going like this and just keep that stability there. Because sometimes this tends to pop up, right? Counter your back muscles with your stabilizing your abdominal muscles. Inhale in, exhale away. Good. Now hold the extension, reach. And then bring your knees in. Relax. Rock a little bit. Good. And there you have it. Another short yoga challenge. Hope you enjoyed it, and let's see. Thanks for checking it out, everybody. Thanks for being here. Look at me, I'm all sweaty. Wow. So, whether you did it with me or not, maybe some of you will check it out later, and just you'll see how simple it is, how easy. Well, not easy. It's easy in the sense of, you just take a little chunk of time and you just do these things and it will keep you trim and vital. So have a wonderful day. Stay trim and vital. Peace to you all. Namaste.